5 minutes here and then I'll have to put it there.
Well, then you can move that.
Mm.
Welcome to the bread baking.
Hi everybody.
Should I do it like that? Can you read them or should I put it over like that?
Yeah, I can read it. It's like, because that way I need to be able to see. Right.
You can see
Hi
that?
there everybody.
Okay, I'm going to leave you to it. Have fun, get baking. Wait.
What?
Wearing the same shirt
Hi
you've
there.
been wearing 99 days.
What?
You've been wearing the same shirt for 99 days.
Put that on yesterday.
You never.
Hi there, I'm making bread. It's a recipe I got offline. It's Nigella Lawson's old-fashioned sandwich bread. I made it the other day. It came out really good.
And you have your phone so you can show them the rest.
So I'm hoping the day it comes out. I was a bit short on. I think reading the day I had half the amount of fat in it that I needed butter. I'm hoping this doesn't mess it. It came out really, really good the other day.
Honey, do you need more butter? I can get you
No,
butter.
I've got it. It's,
Honey, I can go get you butter at Erica's.
no, I've got what I needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then why are you saying?
No, I was saying the other day when I made it, I had 3 tablespoonfuls of it instead of 6 in it, I think.
okay.
But I don't know.
Alright, I'm out of your hair.
Right. So, I've got all the ingredients in the bowl here. It's flour is a kilogram. I've doubled up the recipe, so it's a kilogram of flour to make 2 loaves. 5 teaspoonfuls of yeast, active yeast, fast active yeast, 4 teaspoonfuls of fine salt, and 4 teaspoonfuls of, it says caster sugar, but I've only got granulated and it works perfectly fine. And you put them in the bowl and just mix it all up together. And in the other bowl you use buttermilk. I used lemon juice to turn milk into buttermilk. You put the milk into the jug and add a teaspoonful of lemon juice to it, and it takes about 10 minutes. It turns into buttermilk. So I needed 250 mils of that. Then to that I was to add 200 mils of water, cold water, and then 200 mils of boiling water, then 6 tablespoons of soft butter, and it's floating about on the top here. And now you add it to the ingredients in the bowl, and the instructions are use either a wooden spoon, Danish whisk, or whatever to mix it up. Your hands, if you've not got any of that, so you pour it in there. I've got one of these Danish whisk thingies, and just mix it up till it's incorporated. These are great tools. Priscilla got me one of these, and I got sent one as a gift from one of her friends as well. They're really good for getting the flour all mixed up and incorporated. So you mix it up till it's all. And the other day I had to add like a handful of flour, but I'm not sure if I'll have to do the same. The dough was a wee bit sticky. And this dough, you don't do like other ones I've done. You knead it for like 10 minutes and before you put it to proof. This one you like knead for 10 seconds, and you leave it sit for like 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't know why this is awfully sticky again. So the other day I put another handful of flour into it till I was happy with it. Yeah, it says until there's a wee drop of flour sticking to the bowl, and there wasn't anything on the bowl. This seems a lot better. Get it finished off by hand. And it says you oil the counter and then knead it. Yeah, that's still really sticky. A couple of handfuls of flour fixes it. Yeah, that feels a lot better. The dough was really sticky, and I got it to put a little bit more flour in, and it feels a lot better now. Forgot to get my... It's only 10 seconds. It's like I'm just getting it all incorporated. I felt it was a bit far too wet, so I got it until it doesn't feel too sticky. And then it says you put it onto the counter with a bit of oil and knead it for 10 seconds. Then you cover it for 10 minutes. Do that again for 10 seconds. Cover it. You do it 3 times that way. And it's not like your normal bread. Yeah, that feels okay now, I think. So I'll have to take you through to the other counter for me to knead it. Get this into the phone stand. Hi there, everybody. Priscilla stuck this through with me and went away to... She's tidying up, so I'll stuck this up. Sorry, everybody, phone will be wiggling a bit. Get that onto there. I need the counter.
Oh.
Sorry, that was right in my face, right in them.
No worries. Here, let me get this out of your way. Slide on for you. And between the counter. Do you want me to give it a wipe? The counter?
Yeah, it might be an idea. I'm just oiling the bowl.
Tea bag.
What? For proofing it. I just use olive oil in that. And the last time I made it, I just covered it with a tea towel when it was... No, I'm making... it's using fast-acting yeast. It's Nigella Lawson's old-fashioned sandwich bread. It comes out really good. The kids love it.
They do love it. Said it was the best bread they ever tasted.
I need...
Hold on.
And what you do for the I hate that.
Okay.
And what you do is to oil the counter, it says.
Can everybody see him okay? I think you can see him.
So you oil the counter and then you take your dough, and it says you just knead this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
You want some music? Oh no, I can't put it up on. I can't save it if there's music.
That should do it. And then you put it into the oiled bowl to proof. It 10 minutes. What I did was I just covered it with a tea towel, and you do this twice. You need it like that twice more, and then then you proof it for an hour to an hour and a half to get it to double in size, and then you make the loaf. Yeah, we've got neighbours. It was the old manse house or rectory or whatever it is you call it, is there right next to us. We've not got neighbours on the other side. But yeah, our neighbours are great. So that's it. The dough's made, and I leave it to proof like that for 10 minutes. Then knead it again, so you've not got all the hard work of kneading it. Like the house used to belong to the priest's residence originally. There used to be what do you call it? It's not a nunnery. It's where nuns stay, a convent. There used to be a convent here as well, with a school, and what else was it? There was the big church hall, and everything like that. It used to be quite a big complex here, but as the village got smaller and smaller, so did the church, until it finally closed down. The recipe's Nigella Lawson's old-fashioned sandwich bread. You'll find it really easy on Google. Priscilla's going to post this as well. I talked through what the recipe was. Are you wanting this back, Priscilla?
Are you done?
Yeah, well, for 10 minutes, and then I've kneaded it again, so.
Okay.
I need to go and wash my hands.
Right.
I'll wash this and wash my hands at the same time.
So after 10 minutes...
I knead it again, and then do that. I do it another
Did you
twice.
Set so after 10 minutes...
I knead it again, and then do that. I do it another
Did you
twice.
set a timer?
Oh, Ziggy, set timer for 10 minutes.
Okay, are you done with this?
Ziggy, set timer for 10 minutes.
Good afternoon, Priscilla. 10 minutes, starting now.
He said Morton was Priscilla.
Yeah, I'll need the olive
Morton,
oil
would
again.
you look up a recipe? Could you do it with everybody?
Oh.
Wash that and come back. I want saltine crackers. I need to go buy saltine crackers, but I'd rather have Morton bake them, and he can show you how to bake them. He's really good at it. Yeah, the village went from 2,000 people to less than 200 people. So this definitely was a coal mining town. It used to be real big. There used to be a high school here where the Harlem Globetrotters actually played. So, yeah, it's definitely coal mining territory here. Morton's gonna. I'll set you here. Oh, you can see our neighbors. I don't like to show their house. I like to do the privacy thing. It's a lovely house, but it's their house. Sorry about that. And Morton can show you from here. The thing with social media is not everybody likes it. Is anybody on here? Does anybody on here make content? Anybody on here making content? You'll know what I mean if you do. It's great, but you also have to be very respectful of people's privacy. And I'd never put the camera in somebody's face. I like to just share our stuff with you. Honey, I just turned that so their place isn't just sticking on there. I know I just threw away your thingy. Are you bringing your phone out?
Yeah, I need to wash that.
Olive oil. I like to tidy up behind Morton and do this. It's so good for your hands. So good for your hands. I have so many projects. So many projects. You can't show your face in live. So you don't have to. Nobody has to. Like, I could do everything like this. There you go. I could even, like, not even do a voice in here. Yeah, it's totally your call. That's the cool thing about content creating. You are in control. I love these pants and I'm not going to be able to keep them for much longer. Hello, hello. Ziggy, turn on birdcage.
Okay.
Ziggy, turn off birdcage. Ziggy, turn off birdcage.
Okay.
The birdcage does nothing here. I know, but they're I like loose and roomy, but like this, super loose and roomy. I want to go grab a shower when he comes back out here. He's in there washing all the dishes. So Morton has been baking. Morton's been baking for about 15 years, I'd say, and he loves it. And here in the church, when we were designing and figuring out what we wanted, I knew I wanted a ton of counter space. So we got 10, 20, 30. We got about 40 feet of counter in here. And that was by design. I like the counters clean, so he'll have a big area to do. Are you gonna make some saltines? You wanna come over here and look it up with people? I go back to doing my thing. Talk baking.
Hi
Tell
there,
them
everybody.
how you're finding a recipe and then what you do.
I just look it up on Google, and I normally try and pick the one that has the least amount of ingredients, because some of them, like, they have a ridiculous amount of ingredients. There's one with 5. See what this one's. There's one with 4: flour, butter, salt, water, and sea salt. That's obscure. Let's see what this says. Jump the recipe. A cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of butter, half a teaspoon of salt. The little room he's at, the little kitchen area, that was, did you already answer that? It was, they used it as a nursery. And so that was their nursery. I think it was when the service was getting held, I think they took the kids in there and kept them occupied while the sermon was going on, because it was used as that's what it was used for. What? Yeah, I was reading. I was reading the recipe. It's like, this one's fairly straightforward. As a cup of flour, butter, salt, and water. See how I get on with that. It's quite handy. I've got 2 tablespoons of butter left from what I was making. Doesn't actually specify what kind of flour, so what do you guys reckon? Should I use all-purpose? I think I should probably use all-purpose flour for making the saltine crackers. Would you guys agree with me? The salted butter, the all-purpose flour for saltine crackers. Yeah, I'm learning as I go. It just says 1 cup of flour. I don't know if they tell you. I just picked it says Sunshine Valley WV.com is where I got the recipe on. I'm assuming that's West Virginia, but I wonder if they tell you at the top of the thing. What's it say? Can I use... it tells you in their descriptive, can I use whole wheat flour instead of all-purpose flour? Yes, but bear in mind the whole will produce a denser cracker, but it didn't actually tell you in the recipe that it was all wheat flour, which is kind of silly. Right, ingredients, so that's all-purpose flour. Yeah, I use this, I never throw any of my stuff away. I always use the discard to make other stuff, whether it's like, I can use it sometimes to make tempura batter for if I'm doing like vegetables and stuff, or we'll do the zucchini and that, zucchini. I was trying to get mixed up. I call them courgettes in Scotland. It's like zucchini here, or that we'll do them in that. Or I've used it to make batter for cooking fish in. It's quite good. And I've made pancakes and waffles for it as well. I have used it to make crackers before as well. It came out quite good. But I've not got enough just now to make, because I was trying to cut down because I had loads of it and it was taking up too much room in the fridge. Yeah, it makes quite a nice batter for the fish. Oh, that's the first thing. I need to knead that dough again.
Ziggy, stop.
What's that? Yeah, I'll oil the counter again. You have to knead it for 10 seconds. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You know why that is? Why you only need it for 10 seconds?
Why?
Because if you overwork it, the gluten builds up and it gets tough.
Right.
How did you not learn that from British cooking show and Paul Hollywood? You overwork the dough, it's tough.
Ziggy, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Right. Cup of... Come on. Cup of... Oh, where are you? it's an alternative name for A. Is what we were finding is when we were doing stuff here, when we were turning lights and stuff on to let people see different things round about the house, it was turning on anybody that was watching's A's stuff, and it was or their machine. Well, it wasn't turning their stuff on, but they would be getting their machine saying we don't have anything called that, and so there's three alternatives. It's like A, Ziggy, or computer. So we picked Ziggy. I don't know why they don't allow you to pick any name that you want for it, because you can only pick the Ziggy one. So or the computer.
Sorry, I'm having trouble
See,
understanding.
he's listening. That's what used to happen when we were talking, and to people, as anybody that was watching us, when we asked her to do anything, the people's house was saying that. So that's what, if you need to change it for any reason, you can like change it to the Ziggy. Thank you, Jen. Cup of flour. It says use a fork to chop it in, but it's just using the knife that's already dirty from my butter before. Then I'll rub it in with my fingers. But it says to rub the flour in until it looks like breadcrumbs. I'm trying to make saltine crackers. Yeah, it's we didn't have fish too often, funnily enough. I can't. It was Priscilla was away somewhere the last time I made it. We had fish in the freezer and I made it up. I'll have to do that. It's quite nice with if you like zucchini and stuff like that. If you cut slices of the zucchini, is if you make yourself a tempura batter using that, it's good for that too. It's also good. I can't remember where I put it. I did have it stuck to the fridge for a while. I don't know if it's still there, but I had a recipe that I made up using it to make waffles, and it was quite nice for that too. And it meant you didn't have. It was good for like if you're trying to cut out cholesterol and stuff, because it was pretty wet. You didn't need the milk, and so it meant it was less cholesterol and stuff like that. If you were trying to diet and stuff, it was quite nice. They were quite crispy. The waffles, remember, using the discard. I don't know if people can hear you from over there. But yeah, they call it discard. You know, you can get lots of recipes online for it. It's like, I don't know why they actually call it discard, because discard to me is throwing something away. It's like, let's face it, in the olden days your granny would never have thrown away food. They would have always used it for something else. I don't know a better word for it right enough, but to me discard's throwing something out. But you know, they would have always used it for something else. Because like especially like times like the Depression and stuff like that, as people, you know, it was hard enough to be able to afford food as it was without throwing something out, so you use it to make other things. That's that looking no bad now. Got it looking like breadcrumbs now. You just rub it in with your fingers. It's actually quite funny sometimes. I don't know, I doubt it'll have done it now. Oh, come on. Yeah, I've got my Fitbit watch on, and it's actually quite funny at times when you're doing baking, depending on what you're up to, is it checks your heart level and stuff like that. Now it's up at 109 now, believe it or not. I've always got a really low heart rate, around 45, 50 when I'm relaxing. And when I'm doing this, is because it's like, you know, you're kneading the stuff and everything, my heart rate is up at 109 from it, because it's like you're actually pretty physically like kneading the dough. So like, although some people might argue it's like you're going to be eating it, it's like, you know, oh, it's fattening, you know, whatever. It's like you get a bit of exercise when you're making it. It's quite funny. So that's the breadcrumbs made. So what does it say now? I hate when these recipes jump back to the start and you've got to hit recipe again. Right, so... Oh, I forgot to put the salt in. I'll hate to rub that in. Half a teaspoonful of salt.
Morton, thank you for doing this.
I forgot to put the salt in when I put the flour in and mix it through, so I'll hate to give that a wee bit kneading through again. What's that? Yeah, if you follow, why does she have all reference everything to the church? Well, I mean, it is a church building. I mean, that's what people call it. Anytime people see it and ask about it, it's it was St Joseph's Church. We don't preach or anything from it, but it is still a church building. That's what it was. It's like, you know, you go to Greece or anywhere, it's still the Parthenon when you visit anything like that. Or you visit an old cathedral or something, it's still a cathedral, whether it's in use or not. Or if you visit like a corn exchange, like people make houses and flats out of a corn exchange, it's like it's still called a corn exchange. Yeah, one of our friends lives in a water tower. At the end of the day, there's no water in it, but it's still a water tower. And it's like when we've got people coming for like to deliver anything, it's like it's the easiest way to describe the building is like it's the church at the end of the village. Oh right, this one says it has the half a teaspoonful of salt through it, so that's it, and then they sprinkle it once it's baked. I made the mistake, I was cooking, baking pretzels the other week there, and I sprinkled it with salt before I baked it, and it all stuck too much and they were far too salty. I took them and washed them under the tap and then baked them a bit again and they were good. Right, that's that ready. 5 to 7 tablespoons, right, preheat, oh I never preheated all that. I set it. Oh, it's got. I was just thinking. I had no set. I had set the timer. It's got 31 seconds left, so I'm better doing the next bit of kneading. Ziggy off. What did that say? This is a second time for kneading it. Hey there. Doing good, Jeannie, thank you. Thanks for the friendship thingy. Right, so that gets done another 10 minutes. Ziggy, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
So that gets another 10 minutes and then it gets kneaded again and then I proof it for I think it's an hour. I'll hate to leave it again, it doubles in size. And then I put it into the bread thingies until it comes up over the top of the bread. It rests for about another hour after you let it proof for an hour. It is, sorry, and it doubles in size. And this one I'm going to be splitting in two to go into the two bread pans. And then once you put it into the bread pans, you let it proof an hour to an hour and a half till it comes up just above the top of the bread pans. And then you stick it in the oven. I think it's 400 for 50 minutes. And I'm hoping it comes out as good as it did the other day. They came out absolutely amazing. The kids loved them. And it's nice sandwich bread. Right, so I'm in the middle of making these crackers, so now I need water. So I'll err on the side of caution here. It says, yeah, add 1 tablespoon. Add 3 and mix well. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure whether I use my Danish whisk or just a spoon. I'll just use a spoon. Just gonna mix it well with a spoon. So put 3 in. It says add 1 at a time because that's what I always find, you're better erring on the side of caution, because if you put, depending on your flour, it's like depending on your batch of flour, it can be too dry. That's like when I used to make flour. It's like a lot of people don't realise that's why it's so important that the bread's the correct moisture, because when we were sending it out, the companies that you were sending it for, there was specifications for moisture, protein and ash on them. And especially if it was a baker, if they got it the wrong moisture, it could ruin their whole recipe. Because if it was out, it meant that the amount of water that they were adding to the recipe would be either too much or not enough. Thanks, Flying Petals. Priscilla's sitting at the table tidying up her watercolour stuff for later on. In my hand now. Can't half smell yeast in that. Used to be in Edinburgh, there's several breweries in Edinburgh, Tennants and McEwan's and stuff, Scottish Newcastle breweries and Tennants, and certain areas in the town when you went is when the breweries were like making up their stuff, man, you couldn't half smell it. It was the smell for the yeast, and when they were brewing up their mash was unbelievable. I think it needs 1 more. What's that? Has anybody ever made these saltine crackers before? Because I've tried making them before, but I can never get them as flaky as I would like. I don't know how you get them to go flaky like when you buy them in the shops. Anybody, any suggestions? This one says you like roll them really, really thin until you can like almost see through the pastry.
That sounds like a good plan.
It's like, you know, when you buy the ones like the, oh, what's the name of them? The saltines, they're like really puffy up. I don't know if those ones have like any kind of raisin agent in them. I thought I'd put too much water in it, but it wasn't mixing properly in the bowl. That's it better. Definitely got enough water. Try rolling them out once I've finally done my last thing for proofing. I've got another 3 minutes 46 on that to go. Oh, thanks, Foster. I'll try that. Yeah, I don't know how you get them to puff up like they do with the saltines that you buy in the shops. And do them really thin. Bake on a cookie sheet. It says coffee time. I made biscuits the other day, they came out really good. I got the recipe somewhere on name posted. It was the same, I just grabbed the first recipe offline that I found and they baked up really, really well. I made a lot of things, but scared to try these and cheddar crackers. Yeah, you should have a shot, Jeannie. The stuff that you post or the things you cook, it makes me hungry every time I see them. Yeah, I'm going to put parchment on it because I find that, like, if I just do the tray, I end up with stuff sticking to it, and I hate trying to clean them. I've not made pita bread before. I made the fry bread recently using my sourdough. It comes out really good. That's another one that the kids love as well. I do that in the cast iron skillet. I use the dough for the fry bread, for the sourdough. Just make it really, really thin, and put it into about 1/4 inch of oil. And like sort of medium hot oil, and it cooks up really good. It puffs up, and it comes out really, really tasty. Come on. Oh, I've got 1:20 to do the last thing with the bread one, and then I'll do these cracker things. What?
I just found the receipt for China Hot Springs.
All right. That place was amazing. It says on here you make the next step. What's it? Lightly flour your work surface on. You do it on wax paper, and roll the dough out very thinly, about 1/8 inch. The dough should be so thin you could see the work surface. Transfer the dough to a baking sheet. If you've done this on wax paper, simply pick it up and put on the wax sheet. Sprinkle some extra. You can't bake with wax paper, it's only for covering stuff. I had to look up that. Yeah, that's weird because it says just transfer unless they mean turn it upside down.
Probably. That's a good idea, but turn it upside down.
Yeah, so I looked up wax paper, you don't actually cook with it because it like melts and burns. Yeah, fry bread with honey would be good. Hi there. That's what I read anyway, Jeannie. It's like you've got parchment paper and wax paper, and it said that wax paper was like for covering stuff with and that, and parchment was for cooking. Did you turn that off? No, Ziggy off. It's the last time we need this. Feeling really puffy now. Yep, I'm making old-fashioned sandwich bread. Oops, that was a bit much. That's it. Ready to proof for, I better actually read it up. Aye, yeah, there's nothing better than homemade bread. Yeah, I use the homemade, I use the bread flour. I buy it in the, let's see, pour it, blah blah, pour a little oil, line the bottom of it. Yeah, that's too far. Leave it for an hour, it says. Oh, Ziggy, set timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
Yeah, and then it's yeah, and then it's after it's rose for an hour, you put it into the baking tray, and then you let it proof for another hour to an hour and a half. Yeah, I'll not try turning this round in case I mess it up, but hopefully you can see is in there is the bags of flour that I buy. Is they're £50 bags of flour that I buy at the local Mennonite store. Well, Sensenig's they're called. They're about $25 a bag, and you get £50 of it, and it works out really good for the bread flour, because the bread flour is normally about $5 a bag in the supermarket, and you're getting £50 of that, and that's like a £5 bag. That stuff's like £25 for yeah. Aye, £50 for $25, so it works out really good. So if you're doing a lot of baking, it works out really good. Hi there, AJ. So if you do it, and also as well, if you've got friends that bake, it's actually quite good that you can actually like buy the big bag, and you get it a lot cheaper, and you can like divvy it up with your friends or family into Ziploc bags. And that way it saves you a lot of money. Because like as I say, is at the local Mennonite store, they have bread flour and cake flour and all purpose, so you can you can, if you've got, like as I says, if you've got friends and family that like to bake, you can buy the big bag and just split it up that way, and it can save you a wee bit of money. It's quite neat. My oven's up to temperature. Oh, I forgot to take the trays out the oven. Wasn't clever. That wasn't clever. I went and left the trays I'm going to use in the oven. I like baking sourdough, yeah. I do the both. Now it's like an active yeast that I'm using, the dried active yeast. But I also have the sourdough. I do a lot of sourdough too. I have this is my starter, Bob the Blob, which needs fed. Well, it's Bob Top now because I had to mix two of them together. So I need to feed him to make sourdough bread with.
You can feed him and show him how you feed him. Are you busy enough with the crackers? You busy cracking on with the
Yeah, I
crackers?
don't know whether to do this on this surface or put flour
Yeah,
down.
do it. Can I help you put
It says to do it on a
parchment or
floured
anything
surface.
down?
Yeah, I need parchment on. There, I forgot to take the trays
Okay.
out of the oven.
I'm gonna grab a shower too. 'Cause, I need one.
What's that burning smell down there?
Bread. It's just the oven,
It's
babe.
the oven that you're smelling.
How's cooking your bread?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you on live soon?
I'm on a live. Pause. It's pause live. He's cooking bread.
Really?
Yep, pause live cooking bread. You could
I
come
was
back.
wondering because my computer's been working hard.
What? Morton, mushrooms.
There's a
The mushrooms are coming out already. Dang.
sprinkling bit of flour on the counter. What?
There's mushrooms.
Right. A lot.
Look at the mushrooms. That was fast.
I don't know if Erica's cooking something downstairs because it's like there's a smell in that kitchen.
Oh, we got a ripe tomato. I'm gonna have tomato sandwich. Okay, everybody
I'm not
see
very
that?
good at getting these to go into rectangles and it's close to the camera so you
Hey,
can't really see
babe,
it.
let me switch this out of your way. Give you more room. You want parchment on what?
The bacon tray. Here a bit. It says to make it about 1/8 of an inch.
How much parchment paper? How many trays?
Well, there's the size of the thing. So one tray will
one?
do.
Really? If you make it super thin, then you gotta spread them out, right? Or you roll it and break it. You roll it and break it up after.
Yeah, roll it.
I'll get it on the big tray.
water on there.
I'll get it on the big tray for you. do you want to keep this or is it garbage?
It can go in the trash.
Because you just had him, see how you had him fixed up?
Mm.
You sure he's trash?
Yeah, it's like, I think that's thin enough, isn't it? You can kind of see the counter through it now. Wouldn't you say?
Will it fit on here? Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I got loud. Gonna have homemade crackers. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Whenever you ask Morton to make you something,
Something smells like it's
he will.
Yeah.
That fire made me sneeze. What happens with these? Pizza cutter? The pizza cutter?
Yeah, I don't know when you do that. I don't know if you bake it partly first.
No, I think you put them in a little bit. Wait. You not want a pizza cutter it up? Tell them what you're up to, babe.
I'm making the holes in it with a fork.
There's a pizza cutter if you want it. I'm gonna grab a shovel.
And you put an indent in it so that it'll crack. I'm going to make them about the size of a fork. This is the first time I've used this recipe, so I don't know what it'll come out like. I've not been reading the comments. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, it must be something in the oven. Oh, there's what it is. Something on the back shelf of that oven.
Like something like what?
That's nuts. Remember I said the other night that there was a chicken bone missing in that?
Oh gosh. Alexander, that burning smell was a chicken drumstick that fell off the tray.
Oh, wow.
Should I throw it out for animals or it's
Yeah.
probably bad?
No, just chuck it out. That oven's been on
It's a whole drumstick or just the bone?
It's a whole drumstick that fell off.
Oh, man.
It was in the very back of the oven. It looks great, but it's not great. This is what we were all smelling. We were smelling something in here that wasn't right. It was that. I'm gonna go throw it out to the animals.
I'm making crackers, everybody. Sorry, I've been trying to, the camera's pointed down weird, so reading the comments is difficult. This is the bit I hate when you're making crackers and stuff, making the pinprick thingies. I've not got a tool for it. I'll hate to get one somewhere.
I thought we had like a little running thing.
If we have, I don't know where it is. What? Oh, apparently the groundhog was sitting on the step and Priscilla just scared him off. Not that I think it eats chicken eggs. What?
Alexander, he was sitting on the edge of the ramp.
Oh, wow.
Just sitting there as happy as could be, and I bugged him. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slice him an apple and take it out for him.
Alright, well, I'm going to put on my headphones
That's a little
Docker.
funny, I scared our little man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a banana. He really likes the banana. Our little groundhog was just sitting there, and I didn't look before I opened the door. I feel bad. I don't ever like to startle him so bad. I'll give him a banana. He loves the banana. We need to get a groundhog camera on. This camera that I just got, I'm gonna pay for the groundhog.
No, it's crackers I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make saltine crackers. I've just picked a recipe off. It's something West Virginia, their website's called. So I don't know. I've never made them before, so hopefully they'll come out all right. It says that they'll be flaky and stuff, but I've tried making crackers before, and like when you buy saltine crackers in the store, they're always like sort of puffy and crunchy and flaky, and I've never been able to make them like that before, and I don't know what the trick is. So see what these come out like. I've just pricked them all and cut them like that so as you can snap them apart. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. I'd lost my phone. I'm trying to find out how long it goes in the oven.
I forgot I had a present for Alexander.
Bake for about 10 minutes or until light golden brown. Once the crackers break, cut them into desired size with a pizza cutter. Yeah, that's what their instructions are nuts. It says once the crackers are baked, cut them into a desired size. If you do that once they're baked, they'd all crush and crumble into tiny little pieces. So I'd cut them with a pizza cutter before I put them into the oven.
I think you just indent and then snap them apart.
So that's aim in the oven for 10 minutes. I've got now the timer going for the.
You can set another timer.
This Sunshine Valley, West Virginia.com's where the recipe was off.
I'm gonna grab a quick shower, honey.
Right. And the bread that I'm making's Nigella Lawson's old-fashioned sandwich bread, which I made the other day and it came out really good. It's in proofing now. It's got another 45 minutes to proof. That was really good for, I made a pizza toast using it. I put pizza, the tomato pizza sauce stuff on the bread, and then mozzarella with some salmonella, and salmonella, that's a good one. Pepperoni, why did I say salmonella? That's crazy. There's a pepperoni on it, and put it under the broiler for till everything was melted and hot, and it came out really, really good. My grandson loved it. We've sort of not got bedrooms as such. Downstairs, my son's got the big bedroom and another room, 2 bedrooms sort of downstairs. And then up here, it's all open plan. We've got bedroom areas. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bedroom areas at the moment, all sort of sectioned off with with barriers and curtains, and so that you've got privacy and everything. But there's no it's all like open plan with it being the main church sanctuary. The only rooms really are the kitchen that we were in earlier, and where my tools are, and there's like 14. There's sort of 14 rooms in here, but they're all but the main living areas are like huge. It's all open plan. We've got like our bedroom area. We've got the TV area, which has a bed in it, and that we watch television at night on. But it's got a big double bed in it, and we've got the couch area for watching the movies at. We've got a big movie screen on the wall. While we're waiting on stuff, I'll hopefully not mess this up. Let's see what I can do here. This is Priscilla's phone, and it's like I'm not very good with them. Right, so camera's flipped. Right, anybody that's not seen it before, this is the kitchen. Is in here is what was the nursery when it was the church. So in here we installed the kitchen sink, put in the cabinets and the work surface, the wall units. We built these shelf units out of the old organ wood because we had to dismantle the organ. They had destroyed it and it couldn't be played. So in here Priscilla's got like a little Christmas area. Sorry, it's bouncing about. So she has like this little Christmas tree, and this guy hiding in there. This is a hot chocolate nook. I've not got it the tidiest, but this is where we can make hot chocolate and everything. As you can see from all the stuff up here, all the flavours and the hot chocolate and everything, that's what's in here. Turn this off again before I forget. And but we've installed all this, and then it's bouncing about a wee bit. Then out here there's the kitchen. We installed the cooker and all the units, and the base units with the counters and mirrors and stuff like that. We've just recently had a split unit installed here, and we've got one head upstairs for my grandson for heating the loft, because they're living up there. They've got quite a nice apartment up the stairs. Well, it will be when it's finished. There's a split unit up the top end here. We move into here. This is sort of I don't know what you would call this. It's we call it teacup. But Priscilla's kiln sits here. We've got table and chair and a chaise lounge thing, an organ. And then we move on up into the tiki room area, where I've got some guitars, which I'm not very good with. And we've got all the various ornaments and things for tiki room. A pair of bagpipes that I can't play, that didn't work anyway because they're broken. Other ornaments, our record player, and the tiki hut that Priscilla decorated. Ziggy, turn on tiki room. That's it, lit up. Oh, why are they not lighting up? I don't know what Priscilla has that plugged into. That's supposed to light up. That's strange. I'll have to ask Priscilla what the actual tiki hut's got. All little lights in it. It's got the little hedgehogs and that were in the Summer Sun Drops book. And this is all tiki room stuff. Xylophone, organs. This is where she does her jewellery and stuff. Another guitar, another organ. This is one that was converted to be an electric. It used to be an original pump organ, but they converted it, if I can find the switch. It's quite noisy. I'm no any good on the keyboard, but that was converted to be in that. And this is a couple of the pews. That's our stove room in here, and one of the entrances. This is the snuggle nest up here. Somebody could sleep in here as well, so I suppose there's 5 bedroom areas. Big snuggle nest in here. This is the TV bed area. This wall up here, that's our cinema wall. There's down here we have the couch and the projector. Then over here's our bedroom area. And through here we have what's called the cemetery studio, which looks out upon St. Joseph's Cemetery. If I can get a better view of it. It's got quite a bit of history, that cemetery. There's Civil War graveyards and everything in there. And then as you come down through the building, there's the other entrance over here. Oops, bounced it again. Sorry, everybody. That's the other entrance. She puts some stuff out for the groundhog. He comes and sits on the top step here. Let's see if he's here. Oh, there he is. There's the groundhog. We do feed them. Priscilla had gave him a banana. He's away back under the ramp again. Yeah, we give him if we've got like the apple cores and things like that, we give him that. And this is a sort of office area here. Our exercise area. We've got the treadmill and the stationary bike. Another keyboard. That was originally the keyboard for the organ there. More shelves we made out the keyboard. This is Priscilla's area where she does watercolour and stuff, and it's tidied a bit more. She's got this stuff for making rugs and things with. Hi there is that's a chair that she upholstered using a rug that she made using the rug thing, pew or whatever it is you call it, and she's got a design made on this one, all the wool ready to do it with. And this was one of the things she did last year for Halloween, an old picture for the community aid store. This was a concrete pyramid that we did. Craft supplies. Back to the kitchen. This is a reading area. Ziggy, turn on books.
Boots on the ground and similar songs.
Ziggy, off. Ziggy, turn on books.
Okay.
That's for reading. Ziggy, turn off. I need to go back to the oven now. Yep, that's the crackers. It's surprising how quickly you collect stuff. Right, I'll turn this back round again and get the crackers out of the oven. Come on. One's at the edge. I think we'll give it a couple of more minutes. Snow the bread. I'll turn this around. I don't know whether to give this a couple of more minutes because they're still white in the middle. I think I'll give it a couple of more minutes. Did everybody see that all right? They were still looking whitish. is yeah, so I've never made the crackers before, and I'm not wanting to take them out too soon. There's a shower bathroom and there's a utility bathroom. As we were really lucky, and downstairs, the apartment that my son lives in, he's got the 2 bedrooms, large open plan kitchen and living room, and he's got the shower and bathroom and everything down there as well. What light? Oh, I forgot to turn it off.
Ziggy, turn off book. I'm not quite sure how to help you. Ziggy, turn off book.
Ziggy, turn off tiki room.
Okay.
It's where my grandson lives. He's busy doing stuff now, so I can't really take you up the stairs. And my son doesn't do social media, so we don't do videos downstairs either. There's videos of when it used to be a studio a few years ago, if you go through Priscilla's videos. I don't know how much longer to do these. It's like, I didn't want to take them out too soon. There's nothing worse than when you take crackers out too soon and they're all still soggy. Still 30 minutes on the bread. Yeah, he's got kids. Priscilla, do you want to come and have a look at these crackers? I'm going to get Priscilla to get a second opinion before I take these out. Alright. Yeah, I know, I've got them on this video. The people got to see him. No, he wasn't eating it, he was sitting on the top step having a think to himself. Yeah. Hi there, Cat. We've had it 10 years. Let's see what you think of these. And the ones round the edge are a lot browner.
Oh, yeah.
You think they're ready?
Hold on, I'll show you guys. I think these are done. Oh, yeah. And then let them cool.
Yeah, I'll move them on to the cooling.
Oh, ouchie, ouchie. Honey, did you put salt on them?
Not now, I haven't.
Babe, it's so hot. I can't eat them. It's so hot.
Blow on it then.
Oh my gosh, it's too hot to hold in my hand. Wow, man. He didn't salt the tops. I don't
That's
want
when you
them.
do it
Don't salt them. You don't do it now. How would it stick? It won't stick. It's good like this. Here, let me flip this around. Wait. Wait. You're just eating them already. How are they?
Tastes alright to me.
I didn't brush my hair yet. What? That's a little dinky. I'm good for no butter. I'm good for no butter and no salt. They're unbelievable. Yes.
I don't know what the middle ones will be like.
Remember that recipe, babe.
See, that one's still, I think that needs to cool.
It needs to cool. Homemade saltines. How quick was that? How quick did that take you?
It was like 20 minutes or something. By the time,
Yeah, they need
yeah, I've used sourdough discard before, but the only thing wrong with discard, it's really wet, so you have to add flour to it.
I got brush one here.
It gives it a bit of flavour though. So what I would probably do is make up the dough mixture and then add sourdough to it instead of water. And that would, like, till it's moist enough for your dough, and that would give it the sourdough flavour. But you have to add it because it's like, you know, you're having to add. It was like, I don't know if you were watching when I made that. It was like when I was adding the water, like the 1 tablespoon made a lot of difference for it being too wet. I was lucky it wasn't too wet, but if I'd put 1 tablespoon more, it would have been soaking. And like the sourdough starter is it's basically your sourdough starter's 50-50 water and flour, so you can see how runny it is. So if you were using that, you would have to add a lot of flour to it to get the dough to be like firm enough. So what I'd maybe do is use that instead of the water, and that would give it a nice flavour. Ten tablespoons of that would be sort of like 5 tablespoons of water, because a sourdough starter mix is like 50-50 flour and water. Yeah, we've got, I've been asked again, I've got a utility bathroom and I've got the shower bathroom. We were lucky when we got the church, there was men's and ladies and gents, or whatever you want to call it. So we were able to take out the urinal and use all the plumbing from that to put in the washing machine, and then there was the sit-down toilet. And then in the ladies, I think it was a disabled stall, we were able to use all the plumbing from that to put in the shower, and then we have the sit-down toilet. Yeah, these ones in the middle, I think they go crispy when it cools down. They're not that crispy. They still taste good, but they're not
these
crispy.
These are so good.
I don't know if you want to take them and show them the bathroom or what.
One more. No. It needs,
The AC units are good as, yep.
how long are we waiting now? What's up? It's
The
3:30.
bread's still got 24 minutes to proof.
Okay.
And then it
goes
gets
in
proofed
the-
for another hour, 10 hours and a
So
half.
she gets picked up at 3:30?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Honey, you want to show them what you're doing?
No, because it's...
Babe, you're showing them the bread though.
Yeah, but you didn't want to see that.
Honey,
There was something on.
Morton.
What?
What's up with you?
What?
Give me your glasses, they're filthy. Honey, look, it's like you have a friend right here and you're just walking away from your friend. Give me your glasses, I'll clean them for you.
Yeah, the ones round the edge are really crispy because they went brown. The ones towards the middle are more white, but I think they go crispy when they cool down.
How many
But,
taps do you have?
What?
How many taps do you have?
Taps? What do you mean?
Likes.
There's 24,900 likes.
Woo, woo, woo. You gotta cheer people on. Huh?
And
Remind them. Here.
I don't. It's our oven's a convection oven, so I'm not really sure why. It's like round the edge is more crispy than the middle because they're on a cookie tray, or they were on a cookie tray, so they're supposed to make them cook more even as well.
Are you okay?
VV's HVAC was asking how the AC units were doing.
Well, we haven't tried them. You mean the new ones? Honey, do you mean the
Yeah,
new
new
ones?
ones. I don't know. They just asked how
We
the
haven't
AC's
tried
in.
them.
Yeah.
They work. We haven't needed them.
Yeah, we didn't get steak that very often because I have to avoid red meat and stuff. As after my heart surgery, I was told by the doctors to avoid anything high cholesterol and stuff. I'm in high dose statins because of that.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. Let me see that phone. Bring that phone here. I don't want to move because I don't want to miss this angle. Look at this.
Oh, the lights and the things.
Look at this. Look at the light on these. Have you guys been having fun with Morton? I asked if they were having fun with you. Look at the, oh, come on and focus. I gotta take it close. The light was just shining on those so beautifully. Oh, I'll take it closer. It might still do it. Might still do it. Hello. Have you been having fun? Have you been learning? Have you been learning how to make this stuff? Honey, have you been doing a good job teaching?
I hope so.
Paula just
You can
joined.
only learn by my mistakes. Don't
Yeah.
do what I do.
Morton just made, this was a by request. This was the, like, these are so good. These are so good. Do you want to eat that one? I'm going to eat it. Oh my gosh. You're not done yet. You got to bake the bread now. I want to show you in this window how they look. Oh my goodness. Look, they don't block our view and they just look gorgeous. And I got my table all cleaned up. All cleaned up. Game tables all cleaned off. Ready to play some games. Oh, the sun was just out for just a minute. I can't wait. Tomorrow's going to be sunny. We're going to see rainbows here. I'm hoping the rainbows come in and shine against the library. I'm really hoping that happens. Hey, everybody. Honey, you're at 25,000 likes now. I'm going to give it to Morton. Let him finish the cooking with you. Because he's doing something just now. What step is this, babe? Oiling. Oiling the pans. Don't get by our crackers. Honey, you're spraying oil on the crackers. Exhibit oil. But that would be an idea. You could spray oil on here and put, these would be really good as rosemary crackers. What you doing now?
Oil on the bread pan.
And I'm not eating more of these. Yes, I am. Sheila, isn't the library looking good? These crackers are the best crackers I've ever tasted. I love a saltine. So you're wiping it all around. Can I show them under the,
Yeah.
can I show them the dough? I love this. Look at this little guy. Look at him. There's Morton's haggis. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Homemade cheese, oh, no, they're just homemade crackers. And they taste incredible. Looky. Oh, well, I like the really crispy ones. You could put cheese on them. I think the next time I'm gonna ask for rosemary and Celtic salt. Super crispy. And delicious. So he made that in between making the bread. We are Watercolor Wednesday. Pick and Cayenne up at 3:30. And then her and I are going to run to this local store because our daughter's coming tomorrow. I have some things I want to pick up for her. So I'm not sure what time. I'm not sure. Probably 6 because we got to do dinner. We got to make and do dinner. Thanks everybody for following and tapping and all that good stuff.
Alexander,
Hey, Livin.
you want some crackers?
These are,
They're fresh out the oven.
oh, Sheila's not going to be there. Watercolor Wednesday is going to be super fun. Morton is baking Cheez-Its. And thanks, Livin, what is your name? I'm Priscilla and my husband is Morton. And I think you said it in the thing, but I can't remember. And everybody that's on here, living with the holy homie, is going to be kind of like our church neighbor. Her and her husband are buying a church that's just about 5 miles from us. That's going to be so fun. Felicia and Steven, nice to meet ya. The saltines came out so good. Felicia, we did a lot of things like that piece had been the piece of the old organ. And we've used a lot of things from around the church. And we got mini splits. We just got another 3 mini splits for this level. But there's a bunch of levels here. Our son has 2 downstairs. We primarily heat with wood. But the problem is when we're not here, and we don't have somebody to keep the fire stoked, isn't it so exciting? I can't wait. I can't wait to visit your church and you guys to come visit us. Honey, it's Felicia and Steven are the names of the people who are buying the church down the road.
Did you figure out where it was?
Yeah, it's in Laval.
Right.
And hoping to find some stuff in the church to repurpose. Yes. You will. We found a couple things in here, but not many. Down here in this hall, that wood had been upstairs with the organ. And we brought the organ down here to kind of create its own little room. So you couldn't even see this organ. It was up in the loft. You could just see the pipes. But I love the, hey Bobby, I love the organ down here. Ziggy, turn on Tiki Room. Ziggy, turn on Tiki Room. We don't have a lot of light switches. So we have voice command smart outlets. But back behind the pipes, is the tropical Tiki Room. And it's really fun to come in here in the winter. I gotta do an update on this, and we gotta decorate this. That's the Tiki Hut. And then I'll show you the stove, what we heat with, primarily. But this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wood was hidden away up there, as was this beautiful thing that we have. We have a projector TV, or a projector sitting on there. And that was hidden. You couldn't see that. It was up in there. But that wall, there's this paint that you get, and it's high resolution paint for projectors. So I'm going to paint just the part where our screen goes, and then I think I'm going to do a mural up on either side of that, I think. But yeah, all that beautiful wood, all that beautiful thing, that organ is a pump organ in play. Did they give you a tough time? No, it already was. It already was multi, so we were in good shape. Yeah, the blue piece, the blue sky. Looky, when I first started painting, I painted everything blue with clouds. And then Morton came up. Because I just wanted it to be sky. Like I painted this, that's plaster. I painted that to look like wood. But I wanted to take it the whole way back. Morton said no. He said it would like make it look cold. And I, for once, listened to my husband, and I regret that. I regret listening to him. I think it would be beautiful to look up there and see the sky and clouds. I still might do it. That was 10 years ago. I don't know if I got the strength in me to do the painting again. And I'm getting ready. I have a whole bunch of, it looks like recycling, but I'm making a wall. That's just the start of it. Up here, because we're closing this off. Our grandson has moved in, and it's up there is about 1,400 square feet. So I want to get private, give them cubbies and things. So yeah, I like to do things that look like things, and I like to do things like for free and cheap. Like these are Lowe's cheapest cupboards, Lowe's cheapest countertops. And we have been here for 10 years now. How's that bread going?
It's got 11 minutes before.
11 minutes.
And then it has to proof for another hour. And
Okay, well then then we can go together to get cayenne.
Right.
Here, I'm gonna turn this around. It's still gonna be a minute. Come here, honey. Ask Morton any questions you want to ask him about his bread. Or anything. Ask anything. Ask anything. No, I put some of them up there. We still have them in our bedroom. I'm going to do something different with them. I don't know quite yet what. But Bobby says it's nap time. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Morton's baking bread. He just baked saltines. He just baked the best saltines in the world. Do you want to sit down, honey?
No,
You sit down here and I'll go behind you. What kind of bread, honey?
It's Nigella Lawson's old-fashioned sandwich bread. If you look it up online, you just put in Nigella Lawson's sandwich bread and you'll find it. It's really easy to make.
Morton does cook a lot. He cooks a lot. Alexander, are you hungry, babe?
And the saltines were
No, I'm not hungry.
Okay.
something West Virginia.
Yeah,
Sunshine,
Nigella is
something or
great.
other.
And he looked up a recipe to make crackers. Honey, what's your favorite dish? Allison wants to know.
I don't know. I mean, I've got that many that I like. Haggis, nips and tatties, mince and tatties.
Haggis,
stovies.
nips, and tatties. Mince and tatties. He has a sourdough starter. Felicia, he's going to give you that sourdough starter. You don't have to start yours.
Sunshine Valley, WestVirginia.com.
Sunshine Valley, West Virginia.com for the
Their
crackers.
ones look slightly different to mine. I don't know how they get theirs to look like that.
That's what they look like.
Oh, yeah, I followed the instructions, and theirs was a lot more bubbly than
Hey,
mine.
Georgia. We are always doing something. No, I didn't go. I'm going to go
And that's
tomorrow.
the one for, it's Nigella.com for the bread.
Okay. Honey,
Well,
our new church neighbors are going to try sourdough, and I said you would give her starter. You'll love it, and he will get you going. He will get you. Oh, Morton, blood pudding.
yeah, it's not called blood pudding where we come from. It's called
What's it
black
called?
pudding.
Oh, but it's
Because it
nasty.
turns jet black when you cook it. It's absolutely delicious.
Hey, Naomi.
I don't know why it gets called blood pudding. I mean, I know
Amelia.
it's made from blood, but in Britain we call it black pudding.
So many people say they have
It's a
not.
staple for breakfast.
A lot of look at that. Naomi says used to watch. Glad to be back. So many people have told me they had to follow again, and they haven't seen us for a couple years. And I have a theory why that is. I'm not going to tell you what it is though. but it starts with TikTok Shop.
What's that?
I think it's TikTok Shop.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same, Amelia. It's Ireland, I think,
Yeah.
and Scotland. England has it, but I don't think it's as common in England in the breakfast, the black pudding, but they do have it. I could be wrong on that
Yeah,
one, but a
Foster.
Scottish breakfast's got like black pudding,
Brenda.
white pudding, sausage, eggs, tomatoes, mushroom, bacon, you name it, it's got it.
Brenda says, I haven't seen y'all for months. I think, and look, Uptown just had to follow again. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to follow again. And I'm super sorry that I did not start doing TikTok Shop earlier, because I love TikTok Shop. If you want to bake with Morton, in our TikTok Shop showcase, it's not on here, we're going to do lots of lives where I'm not like, I don't want to be selling, pushing. That's why I avoided it. And I also thought, oh, Misguided Angel lit up the finger hearts. Thanks, Misguided. I also thought that they just told you what to sell, that they would just like, hey, here, sell this. Like, we already have this, and this is in our TikTok Shop. But that's what I thought. And look, Naomi followed. But they don't. Like, we get to pick out what's in our showcase. Our showcase will be changing. Morton's going to be, there's a sourdough kit in there. Morton's going to be baking with you. I think you should bake once a week with everybody, because I think he should bake once a week with you, because when he bakes bread for us, so he might as well like help people learn how to bake. Do you get the stuff trying to sell for free? No, not all of it. Some of it, yes. Not all of it. And I'm going to give you honest reviews. I just put a review up about this towel thingy, and it was one size fits all. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even, it would be obscene if I wore that from the bathroom. The whole front like that, it doesn't close on me.
It doesn't even fit me. I'm like 5'5" and 198 pounds or something, and it's like it fits you where it grips you. It's crazy.
I have a little friend that I'm going to give that to, and yeah, you can have a TikTok shop selling the 1870 merch, and not just. Somebody was telling me about that, how we can because this is the thing that we do on Printify, and it's something that I got to figure out how to do it. If anybody knows how to do it, give it to me. Tell me. Always happy to see you too, Jennifer. Morton's just baked saltines. Should we put the saltines on in a little container?
Yeah, I don't know if we need to let them cool a bit more.
Let them cool. Maybe I should have one more of those saltines. Does Morton use spoiled milk for the sour cream for the bread recipe? Tell them how you did that.
Yeah, I
honey.
used
Sit down here.
Yeah, it calls for the sour milk or off milk. So I turn it into buttermilk. I used that the other day for another recipe I was doing, and it's so easy. If you've not any buttermilk in your house, or I don't know how much buttermilk is to buy, but I don't think it's cheap. All you do is take a pint of milk, or however much milk you need. Like just now, I needed 250 millilitres of milk, so you just take that, and I just put 2 teaspoonfuls of lemon juice into it, and you leave it 10 minutes, and you've got your sour milk and or your buttermilk, because that's all buttermilk is. So if you need buttermilk for something, you just take whatever milk you're needing and put a little bit lemon juice in it, or vinegar. You can use like vinegar too, just a teaspoonful of vinegar into it, leave it 10 minutes, and you've got your buttermilk for using in if you're making buttermilk pancakes or something like that. Or buttermilk waffles, you just use that. What was it? It was the biscuits I was making. It was the biscuits I was making the other day. I needed buttermilk for. That's what I did. And also as well, I needed whole milk, and I only had 2%, so I had a carton of whipping cream in the fridge. So I just took a little bit of that, poured it into the milk, and it added the amount of cream that I needed, and it made the recipe really good. So there's a lot of tricks you can use that way. if you've not got anything. And same as well, if you run out of eggs, some recipes you can get away with using the like the what are they called? These seeds that I make the eggs out of.
Chia seeds.
Chia seeds, or there's another seed you can use as well. I taught myself to cook basically, and I learned a little bit at school, and then I taught. I used to have a really good cookbook when I was in Scotland.
Can I give this to Groundhog?
If you want,
This is some sourdough that's going out for the groundhog.
but it went MIA. I think my daughter borrowed it, and then it kind of disappeared. And but now when you've got online, I just go online and like pick what recipe I think looks easy, and it's great.
Alexander, guess who's getting sourdough now?
What?
Wow.
Well, Dion. He's getting spoiled today.
And the way I look at it with most recipes, it can only turn out horrible and you'll never make it again.
He's here.
What's that?
Lay down. He's here. Come quietly.
Oh, the groundhog's there. The groundhog's there. Yeah, I've got two brothers over in Scotland. They're both married with kids. I'm going as fast as I can.
The groundhog's here. The groundhog is here. Groundhog is here. He's so beautiful. I was going to give him this, but he's out here. Look at him. Look at him. He ate a banana. Honey, look at him. I love him so much. Look how gorgeous he is. Oh, gosh. He's waiting for his next round of treats. We put treats on the steps for him. Here, babe.
Here, try opening the door, chuck it
No.
out. Just open the door slowly and see if you can chuck it out.
Oh, no. Look at him. He's ready to run away because he didn't get any food. Up. Honey, wait. Take this down. I'm going to go feed him. Take that down. Wait, I'll flip it for you. Balance at your face. I'm going to feed him.
That's the dough ready to go into the baking tin. Well, I'm using silicone ones, so not really tins. Ziggy off. Put the bread out for him now. Right, this part of making the bread, yeah, it rose quite nicely, is you've to, I need to divide it into two because I'm making a double batch, so I'm going to get it out onto the counter. I've got the two baking things here that I've previously oiled. So I'll get my phone out the road before I end up with dough all over the phone. Oh, I never preheated the oven. Oh no, I don't need to because it's got to proof for an hour longer. So I need to get this out onto the counter.
He's so
Did it run away? I want half of this. So then what you do is you get this to about the width of the bacon tray that you're using. And then it says you roll it up like a Swiss roll. So that's it to the width of the bacon tray.
Can you see what you're up to?
I think so. I think everybody can see what I'm doing. So you get it to the width of the bacon tray like that, and you roll it. I think I've ended up with this flatter on one side again.
It's okay.
So you roll it up like a Swiss roll, and then you take it with seams side down and plonk it into the bacon thing. And then I need to do the same with the other one.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should do for YT separate, because that way on these we could play music, and we wouldn't have. I wouldn't have to do the download hassle then.
Right. Try to get them the same thickness at either end. So that's them into there, and then you take the tea towel, and it's still thicker at the one end than the other. Then you just cover it with a tea towel till it doubles in size and peaks over the top of your bacon thing, and then it goes in the oven.
Hooray! Hooray!
Oh, that's
hooray.
a shame, Paula. Sorry, I was missing comments.
I don't lean on the bread.
Yeah, it would make a really good. My grandson loved the. I made him a pizza toast with it. I used pizza topping stuff with mozzarella cheese and some pepperoni and did it under the broiler, and he absolutely loved it.
How are ya? How are ya? Babe, it's 3, so we should probably, that has to be there for an hour.
An hour to an hour
Okay.
and a half.
We're going to say bye-bye for now. I hope everybody had fun. Do you want to bake with Morton once a week?
Yeah, the starter would
Or
be great
twice a
to
week.
bake again. I've been really lucky. Both times I grew starters, or 3 times I've grew them, they came up really good. Yeah, I just experimented with a little bit of it, and I've never done anything with it because I kept forgetting about it.
He has dried it out. I think baking along with Morton would be really fun. The next time I'll help and hold the camera for him.
That was some there that I rehydrated, but I've never actually fed it
Let me
again to
smell
see
that.
what happens.
Oh, that's sourdough. That is,
But that was some of the starter that dried
Wow.
out all round one of
Why
my
don't-
containers, and I never ever fed it again.
feed it. Feed it. Yeah. Are you making anything for gardens? Me? Things to hang in the garden, you mean? We're gonna do all kinds of stuff together. But right now we gotta jump off because we gotta go pick up Cayenne and we gotta go to the store, but we will be back later. It's Watercolor Wednesday. So I'm glad you love it. Make sure you're following. We want you to come over and hang out more often, always. And We'll have fun. Yes, whimsical things. Yep, to hang on
Pizza's
trees. Yeah.
fun to make.
Yep, gonna do it. Bye, Pam.
Cheerio,
Everybody,
everybody.
have a beautiful, beautiful night. If I don't see you again for Watercolor Wednesday, I'll see you the next time. And thanks for all the likes. Honey, you got 33,400 likes.
Thanks, everybody.
And I hope everybody had fun. See you soon.
Cheerio.